I predicted the bottom on Bitcoin. I literally told you in the very first video on my channel, right here, you can see that this was going to be a major bottom for Bitcoin, and I was correct. And in this video, I'm going to update you on exactly where I think we are and exactly how high I believe this pump could go. Now, I have to be quiet as I'm in a hotel room. However, let's get into this. So the way, or one of the main reasons why I thought this was a bottom originally was due to this indicator called the cyclic polygamma band. Alright, so it finally loaded, and as you can see right here, Bitcoin hit the cyclic polygamma band, and this right here was the bottom for Bitcoin, and that's exactly what this video was about right here. Many of you didn't believe this was a bottom, many of you were super bearish, and look at what happened. We went up, and by the way, if you guys don't have the cyclic polygamma band on your chart, I do highly recommend it. Every time we do touch it, you can see right here, it is a major bottom, and I mean, you know, I can go back in Bitcoin's history, we see another touch right here, which was basically the bottom of the last bear market. Another touch right here was the COVID bottom. Another touch right here was the bottom we had in 2018. You guys get the gist. So we had a bottom for the cyclic polygamma band. Not only that, but we had higher lows forming for this consolidation zone, which meant this was in a strong uptrend. The other indicator I look out for is the S&P 500. Basically, Bitcoin tends to be correlated to this, and as you can see right here, the S&P 500 is clearly in an uptrend. We made new all-time highs just a few days ago, and it looks like we want to continue further up. And last but not least, the number one counter indicator for Bitcoin is gold. Basically, whenever this thing pumps, Bitcoin does very, very bad. Whenever it consolidates, Bitcoin does very, very good. And we can see right here, right? Gold has printed a top right here, and it has started to consolidate. So as long as this doesn't continue up and we see this consolidating further, you know, maybe going sideways, maybe even going down, this is a very bullish indicator for Bitcoin. And last but not least, the $10 billion Bitcoin whale, Garrett Bullish. If you guys don't know who he is, you can watch my last video on him. You can see this one right here, but this is his account right here, and he has been long basically about 700 to 800 million dollars worth of crypto, saying that he believes, because of very similar reasons to me, that, you know, Ethereum, Bitcoin are destined to go a lot higher. So those are the reasons as to why I've been bullish. And yeah, we can see, just updating you on where exactly we are, all of that has started to play out in real time. So where exactly can we see Bitcoin going? And you know, I think the answer to that is incredibly obvious. The next major area of resistance is this consolidation zone right here, which is basically north of 100k. So yeah, you know, I've been in a trade since these lows right here, and yeah, basically if price starts entering this box right here, once again the bottom of this box is around 100k, then that is when I will start taking profits on my short-term trade. And I believe this right here is my first target for Bitcoin. As to whether or not we go higher than this, I'm gonna have to reassess once we're finally in this box. But yeah, this is my first target for Bitcoin. I do really think we're gonna hit it. There's honestly nothing really telling me that we aren't gonna hit it. Guys, if you enjoyed this quick update, make sure to subscribe and make sure to check out the links I have down below to the best crypto exchanges so you can put in these trades with me. Bybit, for example, gives you a $30,000 bonus if you sign up using that very link down below, and I've also added major bonuses to all the other links as well. I'll see you soon.